Are you suffering with fungal infection and you does not know how to cure it completely because whatever cream you're applying, whatever medicine you're taking, it's not going completely. It comes again and it irritates you again. It is not leaving you to live an blissful life. Then this video is for you because I treated plenty of fungal infection cases with homeopathic medicines and treated it's been cured completely. There is no repetition. First I'll be explaining what a fungal infection, why it happens and how it can be removed with homeopathic medicines. I'll be giving some of the important homeopathic medicines which are really helpful in the treatment of fungal infection. If you really want to be treated with an homeopath, please go for it. If you're always into homeopathic treatment in the fungal infection and you're not went into the treatment of homeopathy, just go for it. Or if you want any kind of suggestion from my side about this kind of condition, about your specific thing, you just comment on the comment section. I'll be able to help you guys. Okay, without any delay, let me introduce myself first. Myself, Dr. Mika from Homeopathic Clinic. I'm a practitioner of homeopathy from 5 years. Okay, without any delay, let's move on to the main topic of today's, that is fungal infection and its homeopathic treatment. What is fungal infection? Fungal infection is the skin infection which is usually due to any kind of fungi. Fungi can originate from the soil, animals, or human skin. Why I'm saying this, fungi can originate from the soil, animals, and human skin means how you have been affected, why it came to you. If you are thinking, it may be in the soil which you are really kind of walking on or something like that, or animals tend to get this fungal infection because of unhygienic condition. And from the animals also means if you have some pets in your home like dogs, cats, any pets, because of them and you are in direct contact with them, then also it comes. Next one is human skin. Your sister is suffering with the fungal infection and you and she have been using the same comb. Of course it may come to you because the fungal infection is an infection which you cannot means the fungi you cannot see it with your eyes. Okay, the means she will be combing her hair, there will be a rupture and there will be a discharge, and that discharge will be on the same comb, but without washing it she just keeps it there. After that you come and you comb your scalp and that fungi enters your human skin. This is the thing. So because of that only we advise every person who is suffering with the fungal infection to maintain their own set of things, hygienic things like use different towels, means the towel is separate for them, and comb, soap, everything which is being shared, because they are the one who can really lead their family members also into the fungal infection. Next, another thing is they should also wash their clothes separately. Okay, and they should dry their clothes in a very hot sun, not in an shadow or something like that, because killing the bacteria is very important, because the sun kills the bacteria, right? If you're not drying the clothes properly and it's moist and the skin is very directly connected with the clothes, and that kind of skin also carries the fungi. Other things which I advise is that you should be always, it's better, means if you really want to get rid of this, it's better to iron your clothes before you wear, even if you are dried, even if it is dried clothes, then too if you iron it, any little bit of moisture or any little bit of bacteria, fungi which is present on the clothes will be killed. Okay, even the panties also you should iron it out. Okay, these are the common things, and moisturizer is must for the skin who is suffering with this. Okay, let's not go to the end. Let's begin with the fungal infection. And there are two types of fungal infection, that is superficial and deep. Superficial, also known as most common, and it is also called as yeast infection. Fungal infection can be seen in the persons likely who lives in an tropical climates, who are always under the moist kind of thing, or immunocompromised people. Fungal infection is also known as ringworm, which are very common, usually caused by fungi. Fungi can originate from soil, animals, or humans also. These are the fungal infection kind of thing. And what are the management, which I had already said, and what are the foods you should be avoiding when you have fungal infection is fish, because it has irritating characteristics. It irritates the skin, which is already broken down, and which makes the patient to scratch. When they scratch, when they rupture, they release the more fungi, and that fungi spreads, and because of that you can spread the fungi to other parts of the body. Okay, because of that you should be careful. And moisturizing with the coconut oil you can also think of. Okay, now I'll be discussing about most important remedies which are really helpful in the treatment of fungal infection, which is also called as tinea or the ringworm. Okay, if you are applying the cream and if you are thinking it will be going away, no, because it has already been internal. So the internal medication is very important in the fungal infection. If it is not required, I'll also say in this video, because if you watch my previous videos also, the things which there is no need of medication, I had already said there is no need of medicine, you can just treat it with yourself. But this, it's not like that. Okay, you need the medicines internally, because if the internally medicines work only, the external cause can be removed. Okay, first we'll be discussing about one of my favorite and one of my go-to fungal infection remedy is sepia. Why this doctor is laughing when she is saying this? Because whoever walks into my clinic, when they say fungal infection, I am suffering from this many years, that many years, I just smile at them. Okay, cool down. You will be treated with one of the most and beautiful, and I always feel like this remedy is made for fungal infection only, because I use it. That is sepia. Sepia is also called as cuttlefish, and it is mainly used for the treatment of skin diseases. Okay, fungal infection of the vagina with a very offensive discharge, the sepia is given. Pain under the nails due to the fungus growth. You can see that who is wearing shoes for a longer hours, they notice that in their nail area there is a fungal growth. They also can use it. There is itching of the skin at various parts, mainly the external genitalia. And another thing is that during itching, it is not revealed by scratching, and later it will discharge to burning. Okay, there is soreness of the skin, itching in the joints. Some people only have the fungal infection in the joints, and some people have fungal infection on the scalp area, which is also leading them to lose their hairs. That can also be treated with the sepia. There may be brown spots on the skin, which really kind of turns into white when there is a scratching. And you can also give when there is increased sweat, due to that it causes itching more. That time also you can think of CPR. When the patient will be having so much of itching is during the morning and evening, and during rainy season or dampness, or after sweating, or due to cold air, or after washing, after taking the bath, the patient says that I scratch a very lot, or after some laundry work, doing some work in the water, that time also the patient complains that the itching increases. What makes the patient better? From the warmness means putting hot water on the skin on that area, because the itching reduces. Of course it's not a good practice, but the patient says that. And after they sleep and wake up, these are the things which are really kind of seen in the CPR remedy. Thank you so much. Please do like and subscribe, and don't forget to